Today I'm going to replace my mountain bike chain. I selected my chain based on a 10 speed. I have a 10 speed mountain bike. I ordered some connecting links. That's the way my bike came, with these links in them. And I'm also going to replace the pulleys on my rear derailleur. Over at the bike, I'm going to start with my chain in the smallest sprocket. So my bike's on my makeshift stand. I don't work on anybody's bike but my own, so I have my stand that's in a vise. Start in the highest gear or the smallest gear. Find the connecting link. Position it at the bottom. So it's easy to get at. So there it is. So I have this little clip that I made out of a coat hanger. I use coat hangers for a lot of things. You can also use a spoke to do this. And I'm going to grab the chain and pinch it so that I can work on it. And I'm going to go 2 full lengths away from my connecting link, which is here, on each side. So 2 full. Put my clip in there. That way my connecting link comes down here so I can pinch it. And I don't have the connecting link pliers. I just use a regular pair of needle nose pliers, which a lot of the people online will say is impossible, but this chain hasn't been apart before. And what I do is just pinch it. See how easy it was? It came right apart. I didn't even hardly put any pressure on it, and this link came apart. So part of what keeps that together is the chain tension. So even though the chain's extremely dirty, it came right apart. Then just remove the chain tool or the coat hanger, and then remove the chain. I'm going to use an old board and 2 nails to size my new chain, to lay out the old chain on the board. And then I'll lay my new chain down beside it. I'm not going to use the pin that came with the chain. I'm going to use the connecting links, like that came stock on my bike. They're easier to use since I don't have the tool to press this pin in. You could use the vise to press that out, or I have a 30-ton press that I'm going to use to press it out, which I know is overkill, but should work just fine to press that pin out. So make sure you're using the link that's the half link. Line up the 2 chains. The old chain is stretched. Make sure you're lining up link for link all the way down. Again, make sure the chain links are lined up link for link. Notice how the old chain is stretched. It's much longer than the new chain. So here's my link that I need to mark. That's the one that the pin needs to come out of, right here. And then I'll have the correct length of chain. Okay, there's the 2 chains lined up link for link. So you can see how much longer the old chain is than the new. Before I put that back on, I'm going to change those 2 pulley set wheels on the rear derailleur. These are pretty simple. All they require is a 3mm hex or an Allen key to take these off. The new ones are directional, so if they're directional, make sure you get the direction the right way in the normal driving direction of the chain. Thread the chain back through. Add the connecting link. Again, make sure you use a new one. Never reuse them. So once you've got them pressed together, just with your fingers, hold the rear brake and pedal forward, and that link will pop into place. I didn't mention it when I put the chain on, but notice how on this side of the chain it has the manufacturer's name and the part number. This chain is directional, so the wording, that anything that's written on the chain should be towards the mechanic. On a new chain, it's not necessary to oil it. So that's it. I'm going to go for a test ride. And that concludes the video. I hope that you found it helpful. If you did, please subscribe. I do mostly automotive work. I know this is a general maintenance type of thing on my mountain bike, but normally I'm doing automotive work, normally on Fords, but general automotive work too. And if you enjoyed the video, please subscribe and let me know in the comments. Give me a thumbs up.